Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. Tulsa will kick off and will get this game started. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So the UAB Blazers offense will start this game off. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense good.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snagged that ball in the end zone, but couldn't keep the foot in bounds along that left sideline. It's incomplete. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense comes out, and they'll take over for the 1st time in this one. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Dropping back, it's Collins. Swings it out to the flag. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Still running at the 40. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Tulsa wasting no time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Abraham. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of running room. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. Scrambling away. Into the end zone. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they got him for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On the run, it's Ellison. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. He's back to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
He's got it, and they convert. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He wants to throw here on second down. Quick completion on the out. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown Blazers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
UAB 7, Tulsa 0.
On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
At the 15.
Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Line gets set, first down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he dropped it! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Wants to throw on first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On first down from their own 22.
That's a first down for the offense.
To throw, it's Collins. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it on the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Number 88.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see, you got your speedster out wide, you like the matchup, he sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing a big hit stick with him, too?
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. Past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tulsa. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Get it out on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down leaves them in second and manageable. The Blazers want to crank the tempo. He's going to pass on second down. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Got the quick pass. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They want to just keep throwing it. He looks that one in nicely. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good.
Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has got it in there trying to pick up some yards. Look at the big fella roll. Touchdown, UAB. And the defense doing work. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the grab. It's Williams. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking deep down the right side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Gets away from one, finds room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Looking to scramble. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
For the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Well, he chews up yards. That is really quick, really decisive. Design quarterback runs are very difficult to stop, and you could tell he's got some ability to make big plays. And thank goodness they got him on the ground and there wasn't a bigger play than it could have been.
And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires downfield. Touchdown, UAB! And that one will give them the lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Give to the back. On the move at the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Tulsa wasting no time. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Makes his connection. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. He leaves it with the back. Pulls his way forward. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Pulls it in. It's Ellison. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Keeps it on the bootleg. With the catch, it's Abraham. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellison. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellison. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. He'll just keep slinging it. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line getting set on second down. Hard running there.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He'll try to do it himself. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.